it's a beautiful day outside. So I wanted to show you a bit of my forest home, and I'm not going to use a whiteboard for this video, so I thought I would just do it in a beautiful place. So today I want to talk to you about a really powerful way to ease worries about the future. I send out a weekly guide for creating inner peace and happiness with my email subscribers, and that was the topic of this week, but I'm very passionate about sharing this on a wider scale, so that's why I decided to make a video about it. But if you want to be on my list for these weekly guides, then drop a comment or send me a message. All right, so anyways, worrying. I was a constant worry-wart, 24/7, couldn't sleep at night because I was constantly just thinking about what I had to do the next day or next week, or just always worrying what's gonna happen if something goes wrong. And I remember in high school, I was on the cheerleading team, and the night before rally performances or a sports game, I would lie awake till like 4 in the morning, rehearsing all of my gymnastics and our stunts and our routines, freaking out, having panic attacks about what happens if I mess up, what's gonna happen if we don't do well. And it was very exhausting, and I carried that worrying with me into every aspect of my life up until probably like 2.5 years ago. So professionally, doing projects at work, I constantly worried, oh, what if this goes wrong, or what if my boss doesn't like this, or whatever. Same with, giving presentations in front of people. And it's like, no matter how well I did, because I always, not to toot my own horn, but I always did a good job. And so no matter how well I did in the past or how much I prepared for the future, I could never let go of that worrying. And so I want to tell you what shifted things for me. I started to investigate the source of why I worried so much, and I realized that it wasn't that I was worried about failing. I was worried about the emotions that happen when you fail. So it was like I was afraid that I wouldn't be strong enough to handle disappointment, or I wouldn't be strong enough to handle feeling embarrassed. And so I was so afraid of feeling emotional distress that I made myself worry endlessly, thinking that that would prevent me from having to go through something emotionally distressing. And I realized that that's kind of what we do all the time with the worries about the future. It's not the future that worries us. We're worried about the emotional distress that we might feel if something doesn't go how we want it to. And so what shifted things for me is I just started saying to myself, I can handle whatever happens when it happens, so I don't need to worry about it now. And it was definitely a fake it till you make it moment. Like, there were times where I was like, I can handle whatever happens when it happens, so I don't need to worry about it now. But the more I told myself that, so I told myself that, which helped me stop worrying as much. And then I saw that I actually did a good job, and even when something went wrong, it wasn't the end of the world, and I didn't fall to pieces like I thought I would. And so over time, it became truth to me that I can handle whatever happens when it happens, so I don't need to worry about it now. So I wanted to share that with you. I want you to know that you can handle whatever happens when it happens, so you don't need to worry about it now. Okay, just try it out next time you find yourself worrying about the future. And remember, it's not the future that's scary, we fear the emotional distress that happens when something doesn't go according to plan, but no matter what, you'll be able to handle it. All right, so I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.